Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Thursday, August 1st. Wow, where's summer gone? Hey, we do got a couple economic items here to report. So we'll start off with, like we do every Thursday, with the weekly jobless claims. So last week we had a revision, revision upwards a little bit by 1,000. It came in at 208,000. And forecast for calling for 210,000 for this week. And it came in a little bit hotter at 215,000. However, you got to really keep these in perspective that these are actually still relatively low jobless claims. So this is obviously good news, even though it had a little bit of a spike upwards a little bit. Now, we also got manufacturing from the ISM Manufacturing Index for the month of July. So in June, we had a 51.7%. Anything above on this index is considered anything above 50 is considered expansion. Anything below is contraction. And it was supposed to have a slight uptick to 51.9. However, it actually contracted a little bit down to 51.2. It's still expansion territory, but it did decrease a little bit in July. Construction spending for June, we had a decrease of 0.5% back in May. Forecast was actually supposed to go into basically in positive territory to 0.3%. However, it dropped even further, down 1.5 or 1.3% construction spending. So let's jump ahead here. We got the stock market is up. It's rebounding a bit. We got our corporate earnings reports going on, but it's kind of rebounding after uh, mixed signals from the Fed. We got our quarter point rate cut we expected. They uh, stopped their quantitative tightening 2 months earlier. They're expected to stop that in basically, what that meant was that they're kind of trying to draw back on their balance sheet, trying to reduce their balance sheet. And that was supposed to start in September, and however, they decided to do that 2 months earlier. However, where the confusion lied is when we got after the announcement, he did the Q&A. Jerome Powell did the Q&A. He talked about how this is he considered this more of a midterm adjustment in the cycle, and that kind of threw everybody for a loop because basically they interpreted that as basically this is a one and done deal, and he wasn't going to do any more rate cuts. So later on, he kind of backtracked a little bit, basically saying that it's not he's not committing. What he meant was he's not committing to it's not a one and done deal. He's not committing to more rate cuts. What he's trying to say is that it's going to be more data point driven, and unfortunately that mixed message came off wrong initially. So stocks were down as much as 500 points, and then came back, rebounded a little bit to about 300, down about 300. Mortgage-backed securities were up much higher and around 20, and ended up closing only up 3 basis points. So they didn't take as big of a hit as stocks did, but that message, unfortunately, he had a miscommunication, or in whatever sense, the markets didn't like it, and he had obviously a misstep there with communicating. So let's jump head here, see what the bonds market's doing. So you see we have these testing down the 25-day moving average. We even were up higher. And we ended up closing about 3 basis points how we left after yesterday. Today we end up starting the morning much lower, actually, at the 25-day moving average. As you can see here, 25 and the Fibonacci are pretty much rated about the same here. We are up now about 22 basis points from where we left off yesterday. So we had all this space between that and even upwards. And we're up about 22 basis points, which translates to better pricing today. So we are seeing better mortgage rates today, obviously which is good news for those who are refinancing and looking to buy. Here's the yields. The yields are dropping quite a bit. We're down to about 1.96 now as we drop below the Fibonacci, and yes, we dropped below the 25-day moving average. So right now, this is declining a bit, adding less pressure on mortgage-backed securities, which is allowing that to even grow more and helping our interest rates. So that's pretty much a wrap. Again, mortgage rates are improved today. And again, if you guys are looking to buy or refinance, I am a loan officer. I can assist you with that, with those endeavors. My company does service all 50 states. I'm with CMG Financial. We do have 2 proprietary loans that CMG offers. We have the all-in-one loan, which is a fantastic loan that can help people who have good cash flow or discipline with their spending habits pay off their mortgage much quicker and save hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've seen reports of this being paid off as soon as 5 to 7 years, and we're talking $500,000 loans here. So that's pretty amazing. We also got Home Funded, which is a down payment program that helps a lot of people get into um, either their first home, or you got situations where people who, with the wildfires in California had disaster, able to get into another home after they losing their home. We have divorce situations where one spouse keeps a house and the other spouse has to look for another one, helping those other spouses to find their next home. Also, we've had people using it as part of their wedding registry. Instead of collecting the plates and all these other little knickknacks and stuff, they want a home. So they're asking people to, their guests to, obviously contribute as part of the wedding gift to their down payment here. And that's where this Home Funded fits in. If you got questions on either of those, please contact me. Meanwhile, we do the jumbo, we do the conventional, we do the FHA, VA, USDA, and we also have niche loan programs, which are benefit those who don't fit inside those other loan programs. Like the investor, we got loans specific for investors on their investment properties. We got bank statement programs, which are a fantastic product for those who are self-employed and just don't show enough on their taxes to qualify. We got foreign national loans. So somebody who is a foreign national want to buy a second home or investment property, we can assist them with that as well. So if anything we can do to help you, please direct message me, DM me. That's the best way to reach me, and we'll help you guys out. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.